Well, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your monthly Thinking Tuesday message. It's been a while, but it's only been a month, but it just seems like it's been a while for me. So I'm just really excited to be here on this Tuesday, and I've been looking forward to speaking with you. Um, Thinking Tuesday is all about what we're thinking, how we're thinking. Is it serving us? How can we change our thoughts to improve our lives one day at a time? Because I believe it's so vital to take some time out of our busy schedule because we all have busy schedules, don't we? I know I do. And we need to take time from our busy schedules to reflect on what's going on in our mind. What are we thinking? What thoughts are we having? Are we monitoring our thoughts or just going along daily without guarding the most precious and powerful tool that we have, which is our mind? What thoughts are we allowing to inhabit our minds without really taking inventory? Do we know what is being brought into our mind, what we're inviting into our thoughts, what thoughts we're having, how they're affecting how we think, how we feel? Especially, and I don't need to tell any of you this, especially during these days with so many opinions and false narratives, and they're causing anxiety. I'm seeing so many people who are anxious. Some feel hopeless. Some are feeling depressed because of so much uncertainty, so much chaos. So it is essential. It is essential. I can't say that emphatically enough that we pay close attention to what we're thinking, the thoughts that are driving us, because our thoughts, your thoughts, are your lifeline. They dictate how we feel and what we do. And we really, really want to be in control of that. So guard your thoughts. Be aware of what you're letting into, what you're inviting into your minds. Allow yourself to think about what you're thinking. Yes. Some of us just don't think about what we're thinking. But allow yourself to think about what you're thinking. What does it mean that I'm thinking this way? Why am I thinking this way? Question what you think and why you're adopting some specific ways of thinking. Question them. Don't let them just have a party in your mind, and not, ask yourself, well, where did they come from? Where are they leading me? All thoughts should be held up to some scrutiny. Don't just let them live rent free, especially in your mind, without vetting them. Where did they come from? How are they affecting me? Each of us owes it to ourselves to do the hard thing, and that is to allow ourselves to grow in such a way that we make good choices, better choices, so that we can be and we can do and we can have what we desire. Because it's only by having thoughtful and earnest self-evaluation, confronting ourselves, looking within ourselves, that we can be better self-advocates. Because if we're not aware of what's going on internally, what's driving us, then we can't know what's better for us. We don't know the next best step. We can't advocate. We don't even know what to advocate for. So we need to have those moments where we take a break, find a quiet space, give some thought to what we're thinking, or just take a little break during the day, a few breaks during the day to tap into what you're thinking. If you're feeling in a certain way, try to figure out why you're feeling that way. What thoughts are bringing those feelings on? You have so much control. Let me ask you this. Would you go into a store, for instance, and just pick up a handful of clothes, take them to the cash register, and just pay for them and walk out without reviewing what you picked up? No, I don't think you would do that. I certainly don't do that. You're going to ask yourself, is this the right size? Is this particular color good for me? Does it look good on me? You know, it might be the right color, it might be the right size, but it might not look good on you when you try it on, because we know that some things look better on the mannequin than when we try them on. But you take pride, you take time to evaluate what you're purchasing before you pay for it because it means a lot to you. You want to pick up something that's going to serve you, something of value to you, you know. And it's only after that evaluation that we feel satisfied and then we feel good about paying for them. We feel we got a good deal, or even if we didn't get a good deal and it's something that we really like, we don't mind spending the money for it because we've evaluated it. And then we walk out of the store really feeling good about our purchase. Now, isn't that a great feeling? I know I felt that way as well. You know, some of us may be becoming more conscious about what we're putting into our bodies, what foods we're putting into our bodies. I know I am. I am. We want to be healthier, so we're paying more attention to things, not just because they taste good, but are they really healthy for us? So we spend time researching healthy diets, perhaps. When we go to the store, to the supermarket, we are reading labels very carefully before we put those things in our shopping cart, right? Because we want to make sure that there's no ingredient in that particular food item that's going to be harmful to us. And then we try to really resist the urge to buy something just because it's on sale or because its packaging is so enticing. Because, you know, that's part of sales. They're going to put all those enticing items right up front as you come in the door, you know, and then your emotions just take over and you're not thinking, oh, that looks good, it looks like it would taste good, and you know. But we are becoming more conscious of what we eat, and so we're reading the labels more, we're evaluating it. So we must adopt the same scrutinizing habits in monitoring the thoughts that we're harboring. We can't just let them come into our minds willy-nilly without checking them first. It's so worth it if we want healthier minds, healthier hearts, and even more meaningful and purposeful lives, that we evaluate what we're thinking, what thoughts are driving our behavior. It's really part of intentional personal growth and self-leadership. We hear so much about leadership, but leadership is not about that person and the other person. It's about us also. How are we leading our lives? What does our self-leadership look like? And it begins with our thoughts also. So think about this, that if you do what is easy in your life, and we all tend to want to do that sometimes, but if we take the easy way out, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, like spending some time really thinking and evaluating, if you do what is hard in your life will be easier. It's about getting out of your comfort zone, opening yourself to new opportunities, and becoming who you were created to be by doing the hard things so that life can be easier rather than doing the easier things, which ends up giving us a harder time. Maybe not now, but later on, or certainly immediately. So cutting corners might feel temporarily good, might feel good temporary, but only doing the hard and uncomfortable things, because like one of my mentors says, personal growth is not for wimps. You know, if you really want to grow yourself, then you have to do the hard things. You know, think about when you're exercising, when you first start exercising, those muscles are very stiff. We haven't been exercising for a while, but it hurts. It's pain. It's painful. But as we continue doing it, as we continue moving through it gradually, repeating the same exercises over, the muscles become more pliable, more flexible. We can stretch in areas that we were not able to stretch before. So do the hard things up front, do the hard things daily, because what you're not changing, you're really choosing. So make sure you're choosing well. Don't shy away from the hard thing. Sit and think. You can have a period of in the day when that might be your thinking space. You might even have a special area in your home that space is reserved for your thinking. whatever it is, but give some time to your thinking. The great thing about it is that it's never too late to change your thoughts. And it's never too late to change the thoughts that create the actions, to live the life that you desire to live. So remember that our Thinking Tuesday, which I think would be a good time to mention now, our Thinking Tuesday motto is that your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. And you, the gardener, can choose to grow flowers, which are those positive thoughts, or you can grow weeds, which are those thoughts that create a lot of anxiety, that create a lot of resentment, that create a lot of animosity, that makes you feel down. That's not what you want. Guard your mind, guard your garden. Think about how much control you really have, all of us have, for the outcome of our lives. There's certain things that we can't control, but there's so much that we can control. And it all begins where? With what you think. It all begins with what you think because your thoughts drive your feelings, and your feelings drive your actions, and your actions give you the results that you have. So you are in charge 100% of what you think because that's going to determine how you feel. And based on how you feel, you're going to take action and make sure that the actions that you take are positive and they're going to serve you well. So I'd like you to incorporate this thought into your daily thinking, and you'll see that it makes quite a bit of difference. Quite a bit of difference. So I'll stop there for now, and it's great hanging out with you again. I look forward to seeing you next month, the fourth Tuesday of the month. I hope this message has inspired you and has added value to you, and that you will share it with someone that you value so that they can benefit from it as well. So remember that this message, as well as all my other or my previous Thinking Tuesday messages, are stored on my YouTube channel, which is Thinking Tuesday, Cheryl Burton. And also, I invite you to visit my website, drcherylburton.com, see the programs and services that I offer. If there's something that you need that's not there, don't worry. All of my programs are customized to the needs of my clients. So visit my website, drcherylburton.com. You can also request a complimentary consultation, which will be confidential. Okay. And if there's something pressing on your mind that you would like some help with, feel free to reach out and contact me. I'll be happy to help you think through it or share some ways in which you can begin to move forward if you feel stuck. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Guard your thoughts. Don't settle for the easy things, but allow yourself to be challenged by the hard things. I'll see you next Tuesday. Well, not next Tuesday, next month. The fourth Tuesday of the month, or the last Tuesday of the month. Some uh, months have five, but um, I'll see you on the fourth Tuesday of the month. So take care, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.